Vox, the name on everyone's lips in Spain when politics comes up. 30 kilometres from the capital, the far-right party has come to campaign. A few weeks ahead of general, local and European elections. The auditorium is packed out. The crowd here has come to meet the young leader of Vox Madrid.
We don't care if they call us fascists because we are proud of our flag. We don't care if they call us sexists because we defend the equality of all Spaniards, whether they are women or men. We don't care that they call us xenophobes because we defend Spain's borders, our home. We don't care if they call us homophobes simply because we don't want them to tell our 8-year-old boys that they might be girls and that little girls may be boys. No, we don't want that. We're convinced we can win this electoral fight.
In just a few phrases, Rocío Monasterio enthuses the crowd. The Spanish national anthem concludes the rally. Opinion polls forecast Vox could take as many as 10% of votes at the next general election. In a divided parliament, it could be a kingmaker. The Conservatives and the Liberals might need its support to form a government. Political scientist Pablo Simón tells us the small party appeals to voters disenchanted with Spanish politics.
Vox is a modern far-right or right-wing radical populist party because it has 3 fundamental principles in its DNA. It's an authoritarian party, it defends a xenophobic and nationalistic program, and it's also a party that follows populist strategies. One of its main beliefs is to end Catalan independence, but it also defends other themes linked to its ideology, which we could describe as reactionary Catholicism. That's what makes it very combative in terms of the feminist movement and LGBTI minorities. And of course, there are also subjects like immigration, xenophobia, and a rejection of foreigners.
Above all, Vox has tapped anger over the 2017 independence bid by nationalists in the northeastern region of Catalonia.
They have joined the trial against the independence leaders by forming a popular prosecution. The trial is still going on. They did it to get space in the media and in politics.
And it's working. Their lawyer asking questions in the Supreme Court gets hundreds of thousands of views on social and mainstream media. A former Catalan deputy, Vox's number 2 is lawyer Javier Ortega Smith.
I won't answer questions from a far-right, sexist and xenophobic party.
Vox is the new bête noire of Spain's left-wing parties. In January, hundreds of feminists rallied on the square Puerta del Sol against the decision of Conservatives and Liberals to accept Vox's votes to form a government.
In our movement, we've always fought against fascist parties and movements. The least we can do is come here.
Many women are alarmed Vox wants to restrict abortion and then subsidies to groups set up to protect women from violence.
We're not willing to renounce rights. It's taken us years to win.
But Vox's messages don't alienate everyone. We headed to Andalusia to find out why the party's gaining support. It's here in the south of Spain that Vox won its first deputies in December. Teba, near Malaga, was a left-wing stronghold. Vox gained 122 votes at the last election, compared to just 7 in 2015. The town has 3,800 residents.
People voted for Vox as a protest vote against other parties.
It's out of desperation. People suffered here when the other parties were in power. They were disappointed with health and education policies, for example.
No one in Teba wants to talk on camera about why they voted for Vox.
If you tell people here you're prepared to vote for a party on the right, they'll tell you that it's a far-right party. They'll demonize you if you have a different ideology from them. There will always be that fear of speaking freely, and above all, if you work in retail.
Ignacio thinks Vox is attracting people by fighting against separatists.
They're focused on the unity of Spain. That's one of their strong points. That makes me reconsider my vote because I think we need a party that stands up for that.
In Andalusia, a conservative liberal coalition accepted the backing of Vox's 12 deputies to oust the socialists after 36 years in power. The model could be applied again after the general election.